What's good, YouTube? It's your main man, AB the Hero, back again with another video. In today's video, we gotta talk about LaMelo Ball entering the MVP race. And even cooler than that, I think your boy Lavar Ball predicted it, and I'm gonna show you.
Hanging out with my dude, AB the Hero.
What's
well,
up?
we getting it down in the Ball State, baby.
Hey.
AB, way to get out of the lane. Way to get out of the lane.
What do you thought about that, Jay?
I like that. I told you, he's a hustler for it.
Let's go. I'm out.
All right. Now, LaMelo Ball, the third pick in the 2020 NBA draft, 1 year of experience, 20 points, 7 boards, 8 assists. This season as a sophomore in the NBA, to me has been a lock for the All-Star game. If you've been listening to your boy AB the Hero talk, I've been saying that before the season started. AB the Hero thought that LaMelo Ball should have been an All-Star last year, but you folks didn't vote for him. You should have. Now we come around second season, and the conversation around LaMelo being an All-Star is pretty much non-existent. Not because people don't believe it, it's just that one of those things that what is understood don't have to be explained. It is what it is. My man is an All-Star this year, right? But here's the thing, is that even me, I'll say that I'm guilty of this, is but now I've realized that LaMelo Ball All-Star conversation that we don't need to have, but I've been making sure to drop that and get y'all that nugget. And most of the content that I do is really just like table scraps. It's not in, it's something, like I said, it's a snack. It's some charcuterie, some stuff you eat with your hands, right? Now, we really got to start having the conversation about LaMelo Ball all NBA teams. Where you gonna land at? First team all NBA, first, right? Super max contract type conversations. You feel me? We gotta have those conversations for sure, right? But once you get to having them, you start tasting, you realize, wait a minute, man. This is just the sides. The macaroni cheese is good. The mashed potatoes and the gravy is fire, but it's not the entree. Now we have approached the entree. MVP conversations. Now, like I said, your boy AB has not been the one who been like MVP, but we are here now. We must get into it. And I understand this. If you type in LameloStan.com, your boy AB the Hero pop up. That's literal. You could go there right now on another browser and type in LameloStan.com and it's gonna pop up my page. That's a fact of mundo. I understand that I may seem biased in that way. However, if you go to the NBA, and then now they ain't telling you that LaMelo has entered the MVP conversation, now you can't, it ain't on me. I'm just reporting the news at this point. Now, I will be honest again with you. I watched this article pop up and I realized that the SEO and they had LaMelo in the title perfectly, and I said click. I see here they got him as the cover photo, so I'm like, okay, we in here. I go to scrolling and I'm looking to see where he fall at on this list, and I scroll all the way down and I realize that it's a list adjacent that's like honorable mention basically, and I realize NBA, y'all got me. Y'all got me. You have my man here, you put him, you got me, right? Because we look at this list, the list is alphabetically, so you might even think like, oh, they got him at number 11, but really they're saying you in the top 15. We don't really want to put numbers on the remaining 5, okay? But it is something to be said that my dog is in the conversation, because when you look at the conversation around, there was some talk about some Melo top 10 point guard. This right here says you top 15 player in the NBA. As a year 2 guy, that's a big deal, okay? That's a big deal in itself. But once we start to get this conversation going, and we have a Hornets team who really starting to understand the value and how to play with Melo and all of this stuff, and we're starting to see in them critical minutes his usage rate go up. That big shot that he hit in Milwaukee says a whole lot. You realize that this is just the beginning of something special. Now, the funny thing about all of these different accolades that we see with the Ball brothers, right? We see them in real time. We see you get drafted number 2 overall to Los Angeles. Everybody claps and applauds. We see the draft to the Hornets, number 3 overall. Everybody claps and applauds. We see head-to-head matchups between Lonzo and LaMelo on the court, head-to-head over. But then the one thing that always, with all of these different accolades, is that if you rewind back a certain amount of time, you also got a soundbite from Lavar Ball saying, yo, this is going down. My boy's about to do this. My boy's about to do this. My boy's about to do this. So it's just like this thing where we all in the moment experiencing it, where right now I'm saying, wait a minute, MVP conversation? I hadn't even thought of that. I realized my dog Lavar already been talking about it. The NBA right now is like MVP conversation. And I realized Lavar already been on that. And my dog started rocking that "I told you so" hat that got that picture started popping up, you feel me? Right here on draft night, "I told you so." And folks just thought he was talking about that. But come to find out, my dog done told us a lot. Now, not only is this story here being covered by the NBA Clutch Points, picked it up and all of that stuff. All of your favorite YouTubers is talking about it as well, you feel me? But here's the thing. If I could go back 4 days ago to it was basically Monday, which was that 5 days ago. Is today Saturday now? Friday, Saturday-ish. It's pretty late at night. And I could say that, and it would be a true story. I was talking with Lavar Ball here, you know what I'm saying, after I ran into Ball Facts down there in Chicago. Shout out to him. Also ran into the Grim Reaper and all of that stuff. But at halftime, I got to pull up on Lavar. He's sitting I was courtside here. He was courtside here. And then so I went and sat over with him. He said, yo, snap the pic. All of that stuff. But one of the things that he said, and you don't have to believe me here because it's not even the proof that I got for you, is he started talking about LaMelo being an all-star. Now, remind you, this is Monday. So this is about 4 days ago from tonight, Friday or Saturday, whatever, 4 or 5 days ago. And he started talking about that, and I was like, damn, I hadn't even thought about that. I was like, all NBA, yeah, woo, woo, woo. And he's like, all-star. I mean, MVP, Zoe, all-star. He just got to do X, Y, and Z. Right? Everybody know, like, on that team, I think even in the top 10 of MVP vote of this MVP list, DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine are in there, right? So to me, it's not much for Zoe to be able to sneak in on that all-star ballot as well, because he's a critical part of that team. That's another story, but that's something that Lavar also predicted. But then he also said the Melo stuff, and I was thinking like, damn, Melo MVP, this Hornets team playing good, but it's a ways to go. I was not expecting that 3 or 4 days the MVP, the NBA would be like, yo, yes, LaMelo, come over here. Come into this MVP conversation. We got a spot for you at the table. Now, that's just that story, right? But if you fast forward, rewind a little bit further to the 28th, the day before I talked to him, my man Lavar sat down here with TMZ. And we're not gonna play this whole TMZ video because, you know what I'm saying, TMZ be coming out here with the copyright claims and all of that jazz. But we got a little audio. Here we go. Let's go.
Do I think he can win? Yeah. I know he can win. He's facing some stiff competition though.
Let's go here.
Do I think he can win? Yeah.
Play that back.
Do I think he can win?
Let me go back a little. All right.
Do you think LaMelo can actually win MVP this year? Do I think he can win? Yeah. I know he can win.
And then the video goes on. He explains why and all of that stuff. So I want y'all can tap in with that on your own. You feel me? But I just think that is another example of LaVar Ball calling something and then it coming into existence, right? Obviously, he has not officially won the MVP yet. Still got some work to do. But I just find it interesting that this soundbite that I'm playing for y'all was recorded, it says, or posted on 11/28, and then 5-6 days later, LaMelo Ball is now in the MVP race according to the NBA. To me, do y'all see what I'm saying? Do y'all see where I'm trying to take y'all on that? I hope you do. It's your main man, AB the Hero. We finna get up out of here. Appreciate y'all coming through, and all of y'all who stuck to the end of the video, but more importantly, y'all who hit the like button before the video was over. It's your main man, AB the Hero. We out. Peace.
No, not peace. Plus one, triple B's. We out.